Germany thinks education is really important. Teachers, or Lehrerinnen, are very respected. They help shape young people's minds. Teachers help kids learn, grow socially, and handle their feelings. They teach students to be good citizens. They give them the knowledge and skills they need to be successful. German schools want kids to be smart and also grow as people. Teachers help make this happen. They make a classroom where everyone feels safe and can learn. Teachers in Germany do more than just teach facts. They are like mentors and role models. They help kids think critically, solve problems, and be creative. Teachers help students learn on their own. They want kids to love learning, even outside of school. German schools want every child to grow in lots of ways. Teachers are a big part of making that happen. They help make educated and involved citizens. This focus on education is a big part of German society. If you're German and want to be a teacher, there's a clear path. It has two main parts: university and teacher training, called Referendariat. First, you go to university for a Lehramt studium, a special degree for teachers. It teaches you about your subject and how to teach. How long you study depends on what grade you want to teach. High school teachers, gymnasium, usually study for 6 years. Elementary and middle school teachers study for 5 years. At the end of university, you take a big test, the Staatsexamen. This test checks what you know about your subject and how well you can teach. If you pass, you get your first teaching certificate. But that's not all. Next is the Referendariat, which lasts 1.5 to 2 years. You'll teach in a real school with an experienced teacher who helps you. They'll give you advice to become a better teacher. The Referendariat ends with another big test. This one checks how well you teach in a real classroom. If you pass, you're a fully qualified teacher. Then you can apply for jobs at public schools. Becoming a teacher in Germany is hard work, but it makes sure teachers are really good. This makes German schools very good. Germany welcomes good teachers from all over the world. Teaching in Germany lets you experience a new culture and work in a great school system. But there are some rules for international teachers. These rules make sure everyone teaches at the same high level. You need a teaching certificate that Germany accepts. If your degree is from another country, Germany checks to see if it's similar to a German degree. The Anabin database helps with this. It tells you if Germany recognizes your degree. You also need to speak German really well. This is important for talking to students, other teachers, and parents. The Goethe Institute and TEL-C offer German tests. These tests check your German skills for teaching. You might need other things depending on where you're from and where you want to teach in Germany. This might mean getting a visa, a background check, or taking extra classes. It's a good idea to talk to the education department in the state where you want to teach. Getting all these things might seem hard, but there's help. The Central Office for Foreign Education, or ZAB, helps international teachers who want to work in Germany. German schools have a big problem: not enough teachers. This is a bigger problem for some subjects, and in some places, they really need STEM teachers: science, technology, engineering, and math. Technology is changing fast, and STEM is important, so they need more STEM teachers. Also, schools in the countryside have trouble finding teachers. This is because it can be far away, there aren't many other jobs, and sometimes there's more work. The German government wants to fix this problem. They're trying to get more teachers by giving money to teachers who move to areas that need them, having more spots in teacher training programs at universities, and making teaching jobs better. Germany is also trying to get teachers from other countries. It's now easier to get your teaching certificate recognized in Germany. The government also helps international teachers move to Germany. They offer language classes, help with finding a place to live, and help with paperwork. By getting teachers from Germany and other countries, German schools want to make sure every child has a good teacher. Being a teacher in Germany is hard work but also rewarding. There's a lot to do both in and out of the classroom. What you do depends on what grade you teach, what subject you teach, and the school. But most teachers plan lessons, teach students, grade homework and tests, go to meetings, talk to parents, and keep learning new things about teaching. How many hours you teach each week depends on the state and the school. Most teachers teach between 25 and 32 hours a week, but that's just the time in the classroom. Teachers also spend time planning lessons, grading, doing paperwork, and talking to parents, so they work more than just the teaching hours. Even though it's hard work, teaching in Germany is a secure job. Once you have a permanent position, Beamter or Beamtin, your job is safe, and you get a good retirement plan. This is a big plus for teachers in Germany. Teachers can focus on their students and getting better at teaching without worrying about losing their jobs. Also, being a teacher in Germany is a respected job. People appreciate teachers, and teachers usually have a good balance between work and their personal lives. A teacher's salary in Germany depends on a few things: how much education they have, how long they've been teaching, and where they teach. Teachers in Germany earn a good middle-class salary. There are rules about how much teachers get paid so that everyone is paid fairly. Teachers are paid based on a pay scale called Besoldungsgruppe. Each state has its own pay scale. Starting salaries for teachers are pretty good compared to other countries in Europe, but raises can be slower than in some other jobs. As teachers get more experience, they move up the pay scale and earn more. Teachers can also get extra money for doing extra things, like helping new teachers or leading after-school clubs. Besides their salary, teachers get other good things: lots of vacation time, health insurance, and a retirement plan. The government wants to make sure teachers get paid fairly. They are talking about giving teachers more money to get more teachers and keep the good teachers they have. They want more people to want to be teachers, especially because there aren't enough teachers right now. International students who want to be teachers in Germany have two choices: study to be a teacher at a German university or use their teaching certificate from another country. If you want to teach in Germany for a long time, studying at a German university is the easiest way. You'll study and train just like German students. International students can apply to German universities that have teacher training programs. You need a high school diploma, proof that you speak German, and maybe take a test to get in. The other way is for international students who already have a teaching certificate from their home country. Germany will check to see if your certificate is similar to a German one. If it is, you can apply for teaching jobs at German schools. But you might have to take some extra classes to learn about German schools. No matter how you become a teacher, you need to speak German very well. This is important for talking to students, other teachers, and parents. You can take tests like the Goethe-Institut C2 exam or the TLC Deutsch C2 to show you speak German. Becoming a teacher in Germany might be hard, but it's a great job. Figuring out how to become a teacher in Germany can be confusing, but there are websites that can help. The Anabin database, run by the Central Office for Foreign Education, ZAB, is important for international students. It helps you figure out if your degree is similar to a German degree. The ZAB gives information and help to teachers from other countries. They help with getting your degree recognized, getting a visa, and understanding German schools. The Federal Ministry of Education and Research website tells you about German schools and how to become a teacher. The Kultusministerkonferenz, or KMK, is a group of education leaders from each state. Their website tells you about school rules in different states. The Goethe-Institut and TLC offer German tests. Speaking German is really important for teaching in Germany. These websites are a good place to start. It's also good to talk to teachers, go to education fairs, and learn about specific schools or states. German schools want people who love teaching and want to help students. Becoming a teacher in Germany, whether you're German or from another country, is hard work, but very rewarding. You need to work hard, be dedicated, and really care about education. You'll need lots of training, do paperwork, and learn about German culture if you're from another country. But it's worth it. Teachers in Germany are respected. They help shape the future. German schools, even with their challenges, are good places to work. You have job security and a good balance between work and life. Schools help teachers get better at teaching and make a difference in their students' lives. It's hard work, but being able to help students, work in a good school system, and experience German culture makes it a great career. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos.